You're watching Auto Craze, where machines come to life, where horsepower meets heavy-duty innovation, and where we break down the beasts that move the world. If you're into trucks, torque, and tech, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we've got something massive today. Let's talk about a giant in the world of heavy-duty engines. The 2025 Mack MP10. It's bold. It's powerful. It's a diesel-drinking monster built for serious hauling, long-haul trucking, and the kinds of challenges where lesser engines give up. Whether you're in the world of freight, construction, or logging, this engine is making a lot of noise, and not just from the exhaust pipe. Now, if you've been following Mack Trucks for any length of time, you know the MP10 isn't exactly a newcomer. It first hit the roads with the kind of brute force that made operators stand up and take notice. But what Mack has done in 2025 is something entirely next level. This year, they've refined, retuned, and reasserted their dominance with a version of the MP10 that not only pushes out incredible torque but does so with cleaner emissions, better fuel economy, and increased service intervals. In short, it's smarter, stronger, and more sustainable than ever before. So, what exactly are we looking at in the 2025 MP10? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk displacement. The MP10 still boasts a massive 16.1-liter inline-six configuration. That's right, the 6 cylinders, but each one is working like a locomotive. You've got an engine block that's engineered for endurance, and pistons designed to handle combustion forces that could crush a car engine like a soda can. In terms of horsepower, Mack has kept the bar high. The 2025 version offers multiple power ratings, starting around 605 horsepower and topping out at a staggering 715 horsepower. But the real magic isn't just in the horsepower, it's in the torque. And oh boy, is there a torque! At its peak, the 2025 MP10 delivers 2,600 pounds-to-feet of torque. That's not a typo. 2,600 pound-feet. This kind of low-end grunt means you can move earth, steel, timber, or whatever else your rig is hauling without breaking a sweat. It's made for grade climbs, heavy loads, and extreme applications. Now, this engine isn't just about muscle. It's also about precision engineering. The 2025 MP10 comes with an upgraded variable geometry turbocharger, which means you get optimal boost throughout the RPM range. Whether you're starting from a dead stop or passing at highway speeds with a full load, the power delivery is smooth, immediate, and efficient. One of the biggest updates for 2025 is in emissions technology. Mack has integrated an advanced version of their ClearTech Sense system. It combines exhaust gas recirculation, EGR, a diesel particulate filter, DPF, and a selective catalytic reduction, SCR, system. This triple-threat approach helps the MP10 meet the latest ultra-low NOx and particulate matter standards. And it does this without choking performance. What's more impressive is that these emissions upgrades have not increased fuel consumption. In fact, quite the opposite. Mack claims fuel economy improvements of up to 5% compared to previous MP10 iterations. That might not sound like a huge number on paper, but in the trucking world, 5% can mean thousands of dollars saved per year per truck. And let's not forget durability. Mack Trucks are built with a reputation for reliability and ruggedness, and the MP10 engine lives up to that legacy. With reinforced cylinder heads, stronger crankshafts, and precision-machined internal components, this engine is designed to go the distance. You're looking at a recommended overhaul interval of up to 1.2 million miles, depending on duty cycle and maintenance. Let's talk cooling systems now. The 2025 MP10 features a redesigned high-capacity cooling package. Mack engineers knew that more power and cleaner emissions meant more heat management. So they introduced improved radiators, better airflow optimization, and dual thermostats to keep that massive engine within ideal operating temperatures even in the most brutal heat or under maximum load. Now let's get into some of the technology integrations. The 2025 MP10 pairs seamlessly with Mack's Drive HD automated manual transmission. This means optimal gear selection without driver input, allowing for smoother shifts, reduced fuel consumption, and less wear on the drive line. And yes, there are manual override options for those who still want to control the gears old-school style. On top of that, the engine and transmission are now fully integrated into Mack's GuardDog registered Connect Telematics platform. This system constantly monitors engine performance, fault codes, fuel efficiency, and more. If something's wrong, the system can not only alert the driver but also send real-time data to Mack's Uptime Center, where technicians can remotely diagnose issues and recommend solutions often before the truck even gets back to the yard. This remote diagnostics feature helps reduce downtime significantly. In fact, Mack reports that trucks using GuardDog registered Connect with the MP10 see an average of 20% faster turnaround on service issues. That's more time on the road, less time in the shop, and higher profitability per mile. One cool thing for 2025 is the inclusion of adaptive cruise and predictive cruise control features. While technically not part of the engine, they are tightly integrated with the MP10's performance map. The system uses GPS and terrain data to anticipate hills, adjust throttle position, and manage gear selection ahead of time. It's like giving your engine a sixth sense. Another important note is about the DEF, diesel exhaust fluid, system. The 2025 MP10 features a smarter DEF management system that reduces consumption and helps maintain optimal temperature in the dosing module, even in freezing climates. This minimizes crystal formation and clogs, one of the more common headaches with SCR systems. Maintenance-wise, the MP10 has been designed with technician-friendly service points. Oil filters, fuel filters, and key sensors are easier to reach. And with improved fluid change intervals up to 60,000 miles under certain conditions you're spending less time and money on routine service. Now, if you're wondering about applications, this engine is a natural fit for severe-duty tractors, heavy haul rigs, dump trucks, and lowboys. Basically, if you've got 80,000 to 150,000 pounds to move, the MP10 is your partner in power. But Mack isn't just aiming at power and durability, they're also aiming for operator comfort through powertrain behavior. With lower RPM cruising capabilities and noise reduction from the new turbo design, the engine feels less like a freight train in your cabin, more like a controlled surge of confidence under your feet. Let's also talk about cold weather performance. The MP10 for 2025 includes faster warm-up sequences, improved glow plug technology, and integrated intake heaters. If you're starting your truck in the northern states or up in the Yukon, the engine is built to get to operating temp faster and stay there, even when it's 30 below. So, what does all of this mean in the real world? It means you've got a reliable powerhouse that's smarter, cleaner, and more efficient than before. It means fewer breakdowns, fewer emissions headaches, better uptime, and more money in your pocket over the long haul. For fleets, the MP10 is a strategic asset. For owner-operators, it's a performance investment. And for the industry, it's proof that diesel still has a powerful role to play even in an age of electric headlines. And let's be real, up until battery electric or hydrogen-powered heavy-duty trucks can match the torque, range, and refueling speed of engines like the MP10, diesel dominance isn't going anywhere. Mack knows that. And with the 2025 MP10, they've sent a clear message to the industry: bring your best, or be left in the dust. So, whether you're hauling freight across the Rockies, pulling double trailers through the Midwest, or managing a fleet that needs power and predictability, the Mack MP10 is a serious contender. It's not flashy. It's not trendy. It's just brutally effective. And in the trucking world, that's what really matters. Thanks for riding with us today as we dug into the powerhouse that is the 2025 Mack MP10. If you enjoyed the breakdown, give it a like and share it with your fellow truck fans. Got questions or want us to cover another engine or rig? Drop a comment below, we're always listening. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest in diesel tech, trucking innovations, and the machines that move the world. Until next time, keep the wheels turning and the engines roaring.